Hi, Leo. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a no contact, low communication reading for the next 48 hours. We're going to ask Spirit, what is going on in your connection? What is your person thinking and feeling? Where is this connection headed? Anything that Spirit wants to share with me, anything that's coming in. Welcome to anybody new. Welcome back to all my Leos. So grateful for your love and support and all your comments. Spirit, if you could please share with me, for anyone who has found this message, Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers, please share with me what you want them to hear today, what is important for them to know in this connection. I am listening for you now. Hold on. Take my hand. A passage, crossing a bridge. A disappearing act, and trust. So somebody's lost trust because somebody disappeared, right? So now we have to cross the bridge. How do we cross the bridge? You know, sometimes it's a great divide, and other times we can do this. If you take my hand and we hold on to each other and we trust each other, we can cross that bridge and get to the other side. So let's see what Spirit has for us today. Spirit, what do you want our cards to say? Knight of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Three of Swords. And a Nine of Cups. So I feel like something obviously happened. It could be betrayal. It could be as simple as, I just haven't heard from you. You've disappeared. I haven't heard from you for days. I haven't heard from you. And you just didn't give me a reason. You didn't give me any closure, is how I feel. So there's a sense of, you owe me an explanation. So I do feel like this knight just took off or ran for some reason. I do feel the storm. I feel like things were building, things were brewing, could be other areas of their life, Spirit just said, and everything kind of hit the fan. The good news is that you are and can be a happy couple, that you were destined to be together. At least you were fated to be together for a period of time. In that period of time, you were very content, very, very happy together, building upon something and finding great comfort in each other, Spirit said. And then I had some building resentments, building anger, even some anger issues in the past. So that could have exploded, something like that. Something came out of nowhere. There's my Tower. And here's my Four of Cups. So now it's a little sense of, I don't know what to do about it. So this Tower moment happened, this explosion happened, this disconnect. I pulled away, no explanation. Ghosting would be the best way to say it, but maybe there was just like, they started pulling away slowly, and then all of a sudden there was no communication. And I don't know how to get this leap of faith, this trust starting over again. But I am thinking about what we went through, and it's the bridge in between. The starting over in what we went through is the bridge in between. So I'm really struggling with how would we possibly get it back, if at all? And Nine of Pentacles, I love that, because this particular card, you can see it's a building. The Nine of Pentacles is building upon something. It's stable, it's secure, it's a sense of security. So we can build. Three of Wands, if we work together, if we both want the same things for our future, we could rebuild it. I have a Sun. So this was truly could be a twin flame connection. Maybe we have a runner, okay? And the runner just couldn't handle life, couldn't handle everything coming at him at once. And runners have a tendency to push everybody out of their life just because they just can't handle life sometimes. But that sun is an awakening. That sun is a renewal, a rejuvenation, a rebirth. So there's a shot here at this energy rebuilding. I'm going to say it that way. It's not going to be easy. Fear of rejection. They fear your rejection. Is it too late? Are you over me? Will you forgive me? So there's that bridge. How do I get from what we went through and that you haven't heard from me and you don't, all of a sudden I'm just going to reappear in your life and expect you to just let me back in and pick up where we left off. They know that that's foolish of them. So they know that they have some tremendous work ahead of them to regain your trust. Questioning. After no contact, they are wondering if they have lost you. They expected you to call. So they weren't reaching out. You weren't hearing from them. You didn't reach back out to them. It became a stalemate, a game of chicken, back and forth. Who's calling who? And then they're using that now as an excuse. Like, how come I had to be the one to reach out? How come I had to be the one to repair the damage? So that's between the two of you. You know, maybe you feel like you did try. Maybe they were non-responsive. Self-work. Identify your own toxic behaviors, preventing you from having healthy relationships. While you're waiting, it's always important, you know, Spirit has you separated for a reason. You're learning new lessons. They're learning new lessons. You're getting a chance to kind of clear the air. You have a better understanding of this relationship. The further you're away from somebody and you're not listening to them day in and day out, especially if it's somebody that has a tendency to manipulate you or control you in any way, or you feel like they somehow always get the upper hand. When you back away from it, you become a lot clearer of what it is that you want. You're strong, Leo. You're independent. You don't need to listen to anybody else to make decisions for you. So the self-work is just you gathering your self-confidence again so that you're thinking clearly. A true love. They realized they loved you after they lost you. And now they are feeling regretful. So that happens. They push you away. They haven't seen you for a while. All of a sudden they start missing you, wondering what's going on in your life. Wouldn't it be nice if I spent the night? All of those things start to come into the equation. So is it too late? You know, can you be away from somebody and still love them? Absolutely. Be away from somebody for years and still feel like you're in love with them. Keep an open mind. Keep an open mind while looking for love to sample the aura of possibilities that life presents. So it's true. If this isn't the person Spirit wants for you, just be open to what Spirit wants for you. You may have moved on. You may say, too late, you know, dollar short, you know, day late, or whatever that saying is, you know, it's just too late. You blew it. Resistance. They are resisting the connection. Their higher self is telling them it's not the right time. So what is it? Fear of rejection, fear of loss, an illusion. Move on from the illusions of them so you don't lose yourself in loving them when you feel ready. Sometimes when we're away from somebody, we start to think about only the good things. And we forget about some of the things that were done that were maybe hurtful or painful. So again, focus on the clarity of the situation. Keep in mind your person, their actions towards you, how they treated you right up until the end. Because if it was perfect, they wouldn't have just walked away either. A karmic cycle. They must complete their karmic contract to clear negative karma. So they've got this fear of rejection, and they've got a karmic cycle that they have to clear. Whatever has been going on with them, maybe they're not ready for you. Maybe, quite frankly, they're not good enough for you, Leo. And you may be saying that yourself. Like, I'm not dealing with all their garbage. I'm not dealing with all the problems that they've got to work through and get through and repair and heal. And they got to do the work. Uncertainty, not knowing how to feel about them makes hold back their feelings. They want certainty. If you make the first move, there's this feeling of, it's like they want you to tell them that no matter what they do, you're going to always love them. And that's unrealistic, because apparently their actions have hurt you and there's things in this connection. But it is a feeling to me of, I want you to approach me. I want you to call me, tell me you'll take me back, unconditionally, all is forgiven, that we'll just work through this no matter what I want to be with you. I'll forget all the stuff that, was said or done. And I don't think that works for you. I think you're stronger than that, Leo. I really do. Let's see what their feelings are. Are you thinking about me? I hope that you do. So I really feel like they expect you to approach them and say, I want you back. I don't want to say begging, but certainly coming to them with, I can't live without you, is what they want to hear. So that could be their ego. That could be, you could be dealing with a narcissistic energy, very karmic cycle. So my vote is probably keeping this person at a distance. I feel lost without you. It's not your job to help them heal or find themselves. You can support somebody, but you can't heal somebody else. I know that you are my soul twin flame. So it could be a twin flame runner that now wants that union back. They're trying to come back desperately, but they want you to do the work. They want you to come to them. I'm worried about you moving on. Will you wait for me? I don't think you are. I think you are moving on. I wish I could give you more. I don't think they're ready for what it is that you need, whether it's an emotional commitment, a physical commitment, that they've done some work in different areas of their life, that they're not piecing their life together, that you aren't the one picking up all the pieces of the puzzle all the time. You aren't the one who's constantly fixing them. It's not your job anymore. I wish you were here with me now. There could be some comfort when you're with them. There could be, I love being with this person. I've enjoyed being with this person. I have feelings for this person. I don't know why I love this person, but I do. But right now I feel like they want you to cross over that bridge to them and almost save them somehow and repair all of this and make this all go away. But are they doing the work is the question. I'm going to put this out into the universe. I want to get one more feeling card. I just want to see what they say. I'm trying to build your trust. We've lost trust. That's a big one. We've lost trust on either side, both sides. And that's kind of the wall between us, is we just don't trust each other right now. So a lot would have to happen, but I don't think this energy we are inviting back into our life, and you're certainly not chasing this one. So no chasing, no calling, no chasing after this energy. This person has too much healing to do on their own. And if they heal and they repair and they do the work and they come towards you, that's a different story. But no chasing is how I feel. Let's put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I would love for you to join us. Thank you, my Leos, for your love and support always. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.